Hello, this is your weekly reading. My name is Brenda Michelle, and I'm a healer, empath, medium, and intuitive card reader. And this is your weekly reading for Monday, January 8th, 2024. This is a general reading. However, if it resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoy this video series, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified about the latest weekly videos and podcasts. At the end of this video, there will be information on how you can get a personal one-on-one reading with me. Okay? Cool. Let's start. Before you, I have already put down 7 cards. Pick one of the 7 and we'll start our mini reading. Okay? Did you pick one? All right. Card number 1. Those of you who have picked card number 1 this week, you have picked the Page of Discs. The Page of Discs says this week, I am working diligently with minimal resources, but I have what I need and I know how to work with what I need. So is that you this week, or is that someone close to you this week? Card people number 1. Card number 2, people, you have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands says that I'm basically hitting rock bottom. I'm exhausted. And so, but the thing is if you're at rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. And so the struggle is about to be over because the pendulum always swings back and forth. And so you're going to go up because there's nowhere else to go but up. Those of you who picked card number 2. Card number 3, people, you have picked the Fool. The Fool card says that new beginnings are on the horizon for you. You are about to start a new project, a new state of being, maybe a new house, a new anything. And so what this is saying is make sure that you take time to study, rehearse, research what it is that you need to be doing in this new endeavor, which is fine if you don't know. And it's fine to take a step if you don't know. But the more you know, the less bumps you're going to have in the road on this new journey. Okay? Card people number 3. Card people number 4, you have picked the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands says that you've been working really, really hard and you feel unappreciated for all the things that you have been doing. Okay? Basically, take time out to recognize yourself. Sometimes people do overlook some things that other people do. So you need to understand this and give yourself the accolades that you are looking for. Because later down the road, people will recognize it. And especially if it's not there anymore, then they definitely feel it. If you were to take it away, they would be like, oh man, who used to do that? Oh, Jim. Jim's not here anymore. Man, we sure do miss Jim. But you don't want to get to that point because that means you would have to leave. So basically, find that comfort within yourself. Know that you've done the right thing. Know that you're working and your work has value. Those of you who picked card number 4. Card number 5, people, you have picked the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands says that you have a sturdy foundation this week. You have built something structurally and it is sound. It is very sturdy. And it's okay to proceed, basically. All right, those of you who picked card number 5. Card number 6, people, you have picked the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands says that there's a young person who is very quick, very smart, very studious, but sometimes they can be a little reckless because they run before leap. They leap before they look sometimes. And so you are there to help them slow down, make sure they dot their I's and cross their T's, and make sure that they take their time. Okay? Those of you who picked card number 7, the card number 7 is Justice. This week is about balance. This week is about system. Okay, following the system working in your behalf. How is the system working in your behalf? Are you following the right systematic steps in order to achieve something? Okay, and balance, things being fair and just. Okay, so if you're working on something, if you're going to court, things will be done in a fair and just manner for you this week. Okay, thank you, and let's go on to the next part of the reading. Okay, I'm going to pick a couple of letters. Five. 6, 7. So we have S, Z, I, W, K, B, and that's another B. So if you have 2 B's in your name, like Abby, okay, if you have any of these letters in your name, this is going to resonate closest with you, okay? So pay close attention. Okay, before I do those, I want to do the lesson. All right. The lesson for the week is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Growth. Okay, so what this is saying this week is that there is a lot of emotion there. There's a lot of emotion. Maybe things have changed from where you were used to having the finer things in life, and maybe you can't afford some of the things that you could in the past. Okay, and so not looking as far as into who did it. Okay, there is no conspiracy. There is nothing that has happened that you did not partake in. There is nothing that happened where you can put the blame on someone else. What you need to do is to reflect what has happened and move on from here, because you are going to be able to regain the things that you want, but it's going to take a little while. It's going to take some growing in order for you to get back to where you were, okay? And then I have this deck where I want to find out, what is this referring to? What is this whole thing referring to? Okay, this whole lesson is referring to self-love. Loving yourself enough to know that it was something within you, and the only person that can change it is you. Okay, something that you feel like you have a regret about. Okay, because you somewhat know that it was dealing with something that you did. Okay, but love yourself enough to keep going and to own it, to own the fact that you did this so that you can move forward and change it. Okay? Now let's see what God has to say about it. The goddesses, or these cards right here. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Boundaries. Boundaries are about putting yourself first, making sure that you're doing what you need to do for you before you start to work on helping others. Okay? All right, so this is the reading for this week. I hope you can use it in some way, shape, or form. Because you found me, that means that this is for you. Okay? So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next week. Peace and blessings.